Can a faucet lead the artistic trends in kitchens and bathrooms? How many procedures does it take to manufacture a faucet? Which procedures can ensure a faucet is safe for people to use? China Luda Industrial has 6 production bases in Xiamen and possesses more than 120 patents. It sells over 25 million sets of faucets and launches over 1,500 new products every year to become the largest professional manufacturer of bathroom accessories and hardware in Asia. So, how does it combine artistic creation and faucet design whilst leading in kitchen and bathroom fashion across Asia?
I'm Joan Fang, the VP Sales and Marketing of Xiamen Luda International Company Limited. I started to work for Luda from 1991, so it's been over 24 years. When I first started, it was a small company with about 200 employees. Now we have over 7,000 employees, and I'm employee number 6 with the company.
Luda was once asked by a customer to develop and produce a new product, a light faucet series called Fairway. It was a small order, but one with high technical difficulty and limited time. Luda had the choice to refuse the order, but that would have gone against its principle of customer orientation. So the company immediately dispatched personnel to conduct a survey in Europe, looking for solutions. But with no companies dealing with similar products for reference, the answers they were looking for weren't found there. The alternative was to find it out for themselves. Through surveys, product positioning, customer positioning and time management, which took up more than 800 personnel in professional design and research, Luda put together an assessment report of project feasibility, application for new product development, design failure mode and effects analysis.
世界在进步，环境也不断地发生变化，科技也飞速的发展。我们面对的不同的挑战，但有一点，我相信我是不变的，那就是我的创新的目标是为我的顾客创造更好的价值，更好的服务他们。
All department heads were then immediately convened to discuss research and development, as well as a production plan. Additionally, there also had to be a well-executed quality inspection for each stage of the production. The research and development received feedback from the marketing department. As requested by the customer, research and development made a sample of the Fairway series within 3 months. Now they were faced with 2 problems.
第一个是说，怎么样让灯光在小功率下必须产生足够的亮度。第二来讲，感应必须要实现，不能在我们在使用的过程中造成距离上的及在整个范围的偏差。
The 2 problems put the research and development team under great pressure, limited time, and a big technical challenge. For a while, the hall was filled with just silence. The open outdoor garden, artistic sculptures, and artistic working environment managed to relieve some of that pressure, and eventually, the creative juices began to flow again. Casting technology originally used to have an approach of trial and error. This meant every time engineers were designing a product, they had nothing else but their own experience to fall back on. It meant there was uncertainty and no guidance whenever new products were being developed. Every time the engineers would have to go through the trouble of repeatedly trialing and experimenting before it was clear whether a particular design was practical or otherwise. They were in urgent need of a technology that could guide the engineers with their designs and ensure immediate accuracy. The introduction of casting mold analysis brought a revolutionary change for the engineers. Not only did it guide them through the design process, it also optimized the entire casting system, shortened the development period of new products, and even reduced the time it took to test the mold. At the same time, it also reduced the cost of developing a product and showed the company's industrial modernization to be moving ahead. Computer-aided design and manufacturing accompany the whole process from molding material and structural design to mold flow analysis, determination of mold service life, quality, circle, and cost. Through failure analysis on size points cutting, surface treatment detection, performance detection, measurement system analysis, and research, among others, errors have been greatly reduced. But that's far from satisfactory. The main raw material for the tap is lead brass, which will impose a threat to both the environment and human health during the process of production and application. In 1953, a bill passed in the US known as AB 1953 put forward the concept of low-lead tap, stipulating that the content of lead in brass material has to be less than 0.25%. In 2006, Luda launched its own development of low-lead copper alloy. Then in 2010, Luda brought out 3 series of low-lead copper alloys called bismuth brass, silicon brass, and manganese brass. Soon after a conceptual design is turned into an actual product, Luda immediately tests its quality, and the tests are conducted in Luda's own quality control laboratory. This is also the reason Luda is the only enterprise outside North America and the first in Asia to be certified by both CSA and IAPMO. For this, they first had to pass a tap toxicity test to reach the National Sanitation Foundation's NSF 61 standard. The test report was also certified by IAPMO, CSA, and over 50 countries, which fundamentally safeguards the quality of Luda's tap products. Based on the market demands, Luda strictly evaluates its product quality in accordance with American and European standards, as well as the non-ferrous material standard. It's what allows the products approved by Luda's laboratory to be directly put into production and then sold abroad. Luda also independently researched and developed an antibacterial copper. The research brought Luda a domestic patent, announcing an end to the long-term patent monopoly held by Europe and America.